PaulDTieger, do what you are, discover the perfect career for you through the secrets of personality type. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock your perfect career path with the help of PaulDTieger's book, Do What You Are. This summary delves into the powerful concept of personality types and their impact on career satisfaction. As you explore the world of Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI registered, and its 16 personality types. Acquire insights into the 4 preference scales, the 4 temperaments, and their corresponding strengths and weaknesses that help to reveal which careers best suit your unique preferences and personality.
Match jobs to personality types. Do you find yourself struggling to get through the workday, feeling deflated and uninspired? Perhaps your personality type isn't suited for your current job. Knowing that personality types have origins dating back to ancient Greece and Carl Jung's work, it's no surprise that Catherine Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Myers built upon this concept, creating the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, in the 1940s. Your ideal career choice should align with your preferences and specific personality type, just as 2 people, Arthur and Julie, demonstrated while working as placement counselors at a job recruitment firm. Arthur flourished in the high-energy, fast-paced environment, while Julie struggled, ultimately leading her to quit. To avoid feeling that work is a burden, it's crucial to find a job that complements your personality type, resulting in professional success and fulfillment. Discover your personality type. Identifying your personality type involves placing yourself on the spectrum of 4 preference scales: extroversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. Understanding these scales and recognizing your preferences can help you determine your unique personality type and empower you to make better choices in your career, relationships, and personal growth. To discover your personality type, start by examining your preferences on the spectrum between extroversion, E, and introversion, I. This scale reflects how you interact with the world. Extroverts generally ask, "How do I affect this?" while introverts focus on, "How does this affect me?" Extroverts typically think by talking, while introverts prefer to process information internally before expressing their thoughts. Extroverts find energy from socializing, whereas introverts recharge through solitude. It's essential to understand that neither extroversion nor introversion is superior, and we possess aspects of each. If you are unsure where you lean, consider which preference you would choose if you had to maintain it for the rest of your life. Next, consider the scale between sensing, S, and intuition, N, reflecting how you absorb new information. Sensors prioritize living in the present and rely on their 5 senses to gather facts and details. They trust personal experiences and possess strong observational and memory skills. Intuitives, on the other hand, rely on hunches and focus on future possibilities. They value imagination, interpretation of underlying meanings, and foresight. An easy way to distinguish between sensors and intuitives is by observing how they complete a task. For instance, when assembling a new grill, sensors will grab the instructions and follow them systematically, while intuitives will put the grill together instinctively, without needing specific directions. By understanding these preferences and where you lean more heavily, you can begin to unveil your unique personality type. This insight will allow you to make better decisions in your professional and personal life, develop stronger relationships, and foster personal growth. Explore your unique preferences to unlock the potential of your 16 personality types. Decoding personality traits. Understand the final aspects of determining your personality, such as decision-making styles and levels of structure preference. The decision-making scale considers thinkers, logic-driven, and feelers, emotion-driven, while the structure scale includes judgers, orderly and organized, and perceivers, flexible and adaptable. Keep in mind societal biases and individual choices when evaluating which traits best fit you. In discovering your personality type, you've learned whether you're more extrovert or introverted, sensing or intuitive. It's now time to dive into the last 2 aspects of your personality type, starting with decision-making. Two distinct styles of decision-making include thinking, T, and feeling, F. While thinkers rely on logic, objectivity, and analytical conclusions without involving personal emotions, feelers focus on personal values and do what they believe is right. As a result, thinkers might seem impersonal in their decisions, and feelers may be viewed as over-emotional. It's important to be aware of societal gender bias when choosing between thinker and feeler, as men and women are often conditioned to expected behavior. Consider a case where a freshman college student with an outstanding academic record is caught smoking marijuana. The rules dictate a one-semester suspension, but the student is remorseful and the circumstances of his dorm placement are questionable. While a thinker, such as the college dean, believes the rules should be followed strictly, the assistant overseeing the punishment, a feeler, thinks probation suffices. If you side with the dean's by-the-book approach, you're likely a thinker. If you empathize with the feeler's consideration of external factors, you identify as a feeler. The final aspect of personality type is structure preference, illustrated by judging, J, and perceiving, P. Judgers like their lives to be strictly organized, whereas perceivers thrive in a spontaneous and flexible environment. Consider your preference in a business context. Would you want your company to release a newsletter monthly, regardless of circumstances? Or would you appreciate the flexibility to delay the newsletter if it doesn't meet your satisfaction? A judger would opt for a fixed schedule, while a perceiver would prefer adaptability. As you determine where you fit on the decision-making and structure preference scales, think carefully about not only your inherent tendencies but also potential societal biases. With this understanding, you can better contextualize and interpret the traits that compose your unique personality type. Embracing your personality type. Discover your personality type by combining the letters of your 4 choices, resulting in one of 16 possible options. Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and tendencies can help you navigate your career and personal pursuits. Remember, no personality type has an inherent advantage over another. It's about recognizing and embracing your unique qualities. Congratulations! You've made your selections and now have your unique personality type composed of 4 letters like INFP, ESTJ, or ENFJ. Each of the 16 combinations can help you become more aware of your strengths, weaknesses, and inclinations, ultimately guiding you towards a fulfilling career and life path. Let's explore some examples of the various types. An ENFJ, or extrovert intuitive feeling judging person, typically excels in forming strong relationships and looking after the well-being of others. These people persons often make great leaders due to their charisma, negotiation prowess, and genuine care. On the downside, they can sometimes become overly invested in drama or drawn into problems that don't warrant their attention and efforts. An ISFP, or introverted sensing feeling perceiving person, is usually a gentle, patient, and flexible individual with minimal desire for power or control. They're often loyal team players, but their indirect communication style can lead to misunderstandings and vulnerability in the face of conflicts. An INTJ, or introverted intuitive thinking judging person, might be considered an ingenious perfectionist who values autonomy and holds immense confidence in their plans and ideas. Along with their visionary insight, INTJs can remain unfazed by criticism and show tremendous focus, energy, and determination. However, this confidence can lead them to overlook potential flaws or neglect feedback from others. It's important to remember that these strengths or weaknesses associated with one personality type do not inherently make one type superior to another. Unfortunately, society may sometimes favor extroverted traits over introverted ones. However, ultimately, no personality type has a guarantee of success. An ESTP, or extrovert sensing thinking perceiving person, may be action-oriented and exceptional at negotiation and problem-solving. However, they can also become short-sighted and fail to plan for the future. An ENTP, on the other hand, can excel in strategic planning and forward-thinking but might exhibit resistance to commitment and a lack of consideration for others' feelings. Each personality type brings unique qualities to the table, so don't fall into the trap of believing one holds an inherent advantage over another. Embrace your personality type and navigate life using your innate strengths and understanding your weaknesses. Embracing the 4 temperaments. Our personality types influence our work preferences and style, fitting into one of the 4 temperaments. Traditionalists seek stability and order, working well in structured environments. Experiencers embrace adventure, excelling in unpredictable roles with variety and autonomy. The uniqueness of each individual is undoubtedly fascinating. When it comes to personality types, you can notice similarities on certain preferences, making them fall into one of 4 temperaments. This can greatly explain their inclinations, particularly in the realm of work. Traditionalists make up the first temperament, identifiable by their sensing and judging, S and J, preferences. People within this group could be either introverts or extroverts, but their commonality lies in their unwavering structure and consistency. Picture an orchestra, though there are variations among instruments, they follow a similar pattern. With a motto like "early to bed, early to rise," these individuals thrive on order, stability, and conformity. The traditionalists are often drawn to strong organizational structures with unambiguous expectations and procedures. For instance, approximately 50% of police officers are traditionalists, valuing clear chains of command and minimal confusion. On the other hand, the second temperament, experiencers, consists of sensing perceivers, S and P. Their guiding principle might be eat, drink, and be merry, highlighting their spontaneous, adventurous, and outgoing nature. Experiencers are keen to make an impact in the world and possess valuable traits such as courage, resourcefulness, adaptability, and a talent for improvisation. They also have a knack for working with tools and instruments. However, their impulsive behavior sometimes renders them reckless or juvenile. Experiencers may struggle with recognizing patterns and forming connections as well. Intriguingly, they also gravitate toward law enforcement careers, but for different reasons than their traditionalist counterparts. They seek roles that offer variety, autonomy, and unpredictability, thriving in occupations like police officers, firefighters, or emergency responders. Understanding these temperaments enables us to appreciate the strengths and possible limitations of each group while recognizing the vital roles they play in our lives and workplaces. Unraveling the 4 temperaments. Dive into the world of 4 unique temperaments: idealists, intuitive feelers, conceptualizers, and intuitive thinkers, as we explore their core values, strengths, weaknesses, and suitable work environments. Recognize how these diverse personalities join forces to create a harmonious balance in various settings, like a well-oiled organization. Idealists are true to themselves, valuing personal growth, knowledge, authenticity, and integrity. They gravitate towards meaningful work, often delving into the philosophical or spiritual side of life. Their strengths lie in being receptive, accepting, and creative problem solvers. However, they can also be moody, over-emotional, and struggle with criticism or discipline. Idealists thrive in democratic, harmonious, non-competitive environments such as artistic jobs, teaching, counseling, and community outreach. Next up, conceptualizers, or intuitive thinkers, are driven by the belief of excellence in everything. They envision great possibilities and actively work to bring about improvements. Their strengths include being confident, clever, innovative problem solvers, and recognizing patterns and trends. But they may also display arrogance, disregard for authority, and complexity in communication, while ignoring minute details and others' feelings. These individuals excel in challenging, independent roles in upper management, and fields like science, technology, medicine, law, or academia surrounded by competent peers. These distinct temperaments often blend together, striking a perfect balance in various settings. Take, for example, a large organization like a hospital. The finance department requires a highly organized individual, a traditionalist, to manage the intricate details. On the other hand, the marketing and planning department benefits from conceptualizers' future-minded approach. Idealists are perfect fits for the human resources department, where they can nurture personal development and create a supportive environment. Lastly, experiencers, individuals focused on the present moment and quick to respond, are suited to be directors of operations, efficiently handling every new challenge that arises. Embracing and understanding the four temperaments allows individuals to recognize their personal strengths, weaknesses, and aptitudes, while shedding light on optimal work environments. Furthermore, appreciating these diverse temperaments encourages collaboration and fosters harmony in various institutions and organizations. Unleash your personality power. Discovering your personality type unlocks a wealth of possibilities for personal and professional success. By becoming aware of your dominant function, you can hone in on your natural talents and excel in work that aligns with your strengths. Dominant sensors flourish in research roles, dealing with specific, factual data. Dominant intuitives excel in interpreting subtext and showcasing their creativity, making advertising a fitting career choice. Dominant feelers thrive in roles that emphasize empathy and personal values, such as advocating for customers or people in need. Lastly, dominant thinkers excel at making logical, tough decisions, making them ideal candidates for roles in law. Dive deeper into your personality type to unveil your dominant function, the most powerful aspect of your true self. Harnessing this powerful insight allows you to optimize your work experience and tap into your natural abilities. Dominant sensors, including ISTJ, ISFJ, ESTP, and ESFP types, excel in dealing with cold, hard facts. These detail-oriented individuals possess impressive memories and thrive in roles where they can collect, analyze, and utilize factual data. A research position is an excellent opportunity for sensors to shine. If your personality type is INFJ, INTJ, ENFP, or ENTP, you're a dominant intuitive. Your strengths lie in identifying implications, understanding the deeper meaning behind what may initially meet the eye. With a powerful creative streak, intuitives find success in roles that require imagination and originality, such as advertising. Being a dominant feeler is a valuable asset for ISFP, INFP, ESFJ, or ENFJ types. Your inherent attributes of compassion, loyalty, and empathy make you perfect candidates for jobs that reflect your personal values. Work that centers around the human experience, whether artistic or as an advocate for customers and those in need, will bring about immense satisfaction. Lastly, ISTP, INTP, ESTJ, and ENTJ types are dominant thinkers who thrive in cutting through emotional matters to make logical decisions. Tough choices don't faze these individuals, making them excellent additions to law practices. Embrace your dominant function and unlock your true potential, effortlessly integrating your unique traits into fulfilling work and personal accomplishments. Evolving careers with personal growth. As we grow, our skills and interests evolve with us. Recognizing these shifts and embracing change can lead to a more fulfilling and dynamic career path. Our personality type and functions develop from early childhood and continue to change even after we've reached our 50s. Aligning our career choices with these natural developmental stages can result in a more satisfied professional life, whether it involves changing careers or incorporating new hobbies. During the first 6 years of our lives, our personality type begins to take shape, and between the ages of 6 and 12, our dominant function emerges. This may manifest as strong empathy in dominant feelers or logical reasoning in dominant thinkers. From age 12 to 25, our auxiliary function, or secondary skill, becomes clearer, revealing our emerging abilities and decision-making processes. Our third and fourth functions also emerge during this time but may not be fully realized yet. As we reach the age range of 25 to 50, our third function, or third strongest skill or interest, matures. This often occurs after our 40th birthday and can coincide with the well-known midlife crisis, a period when we feel the urge to change careers. As we spend years focusing on the same skills and interests, it's natural to want to explore different avenues. We may find ourselves drawn to our auxiliary, third, or even fourth function, which often develops after age 50. Take Marty, an ISFP, as an example. He was a dominant feeler and an auxiliary sensor, with a third function of intuition and a fourth function of thinking. Sensors typically accept things at face value, but after Marty's 38th birthday, his third function became more appealing, leading him to question the underlying meaning of things more frequently. Though this shift in interests doesn't always result in a career change, it can inspire the formation of new hobbies. Acknowledging these changes and understanding why they occur can lead to a more fulfilled and dynamic professional life. By remaining open to our evolving skills and abilities, we can intentionally plan a career path that changes alongside us, leading to greater satisfaction and personal growth. Crafting your ideal career. To discover the ideal career, start by identifying your four-letter personality type and its corresponding strengths, weaknesses, and job options. Assess which career options align with both your personality and interests. Narrow down the choices, envision their reality, and be prepared to showcase your suitability for those positions. Knowing your personality type is the key that unlocks the door to your perfect career, a path that seamlessly fuses your strengths with your passions. Achieving this union hinges upon understanding your unique combination of natural abilities, values, and interests. Embarking on this journey of self-discovery begins with deciphering your four-letter personality type. This code reflects an accumulation of your potential strengths and weaknesses, primary attributes, and a tailored list of career matches. With this insight, you can now identify what truly matters most to you. For instance, if your type is ENFP, extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving, your desire might lean towards stimulating, versatile work that enables you to connect with new people, sharpen your skills, and rewards creativity. Now, combine those preferences with your underlying interests, and watch the magic happen. Imagine your true passion lies in artistic pursuits, journalism, or even costume designing. Maybe marketing calls your name as you are drawn to roles like public relations specialists or market research analysts. Or perhaps education and counseling resonate more, with options like rehabilitation counselor, special education teacher, social worker, or anthropologist. Your task is to pinpoint your top 5 career choices. Ask yourself, if money was no object, which jobs would I gladly do for free? Once you have narrowed down your selections, identify how your skills and strengths align with those roles. Envisioning yourself in those positions, be ready to articulate why you are the right fit. Compile a list of instances where you utilized your strengths effectively, including both successes and failures. By acknowledging your weaker points, you can show prospective employers that you have a well-rounded understanding of your capabilities. Lastly, research your potential new job thoroughly. Seek out individuals who already hold those positions and inquire about the reality of the day-to-day work. You may be surprised to find that your perceived dream job isn't as glamorous as you once thought. But remember, embarking on this journey towards an ideal career starts with self-awareness, so keep exploring and refining your choices until the perfect opportunity arises. Encore Careers, unleash your potential. As life expectancy and healthcare costs increase, people are working longer and searching for fulfilling encore careers later in life. Becoming aware of one's personality type and dominant function can greatly contribute to this career transformation, leading to more satisfaction and success. Change is possible at any age, and understanding your personality can help pave the way to a refreshing new career. In today's world, people tend to work longer, and opting to continue their careers past retirement age has become the norm. In fact, 40% of Americans plan to work tirelessly throughout their lives. Whether you wish to extend your career, make a fresh start, or find something that excites you, it's never too late for a change. These late-life career changes, or encore careers, are becoming more common, especially among baby boomers. To make the most of your encore career, understanding your personality type and dominant function is crucial, as it can guide your choices and lead you to a fulfilling and lasting professional path. Career changes, regardless of age, can provide a newfound lease on life and lead to personal growth. Take, for instance, the story of Jay, a man who decided to take on a new career path after his initial work experiences left him unsatisfied. Jay started as a traditionalist, studying government and working as a journalist, PR consultant, and financial analyst before joining his family's industrial sewing machine parts manufacturing business. Despite becoming the company president, Jay realized his true passion lay in teaching. At 46, after coaching sports in his spare time, Jay chose to follow his passion and pursue a teaching career. Now, he teaches social studies and history to high school students and regards the change as one of the best decisions he's ever made. Jay's ISTJ personality makes him a natural fit for teaching history, as he enjoys sharing precise facts and details with his students. Traditionalists like Jay find purpose in their work when they believe in its mission and witness concrete outcomes. In conclusion, whether you're entering college or considering retirement, gaining insight into your personality can be instrumental in informing your career choices and personal fulfillment.
In conclusion, Do What You Are presents a profound understanding of the relevance of personality types in discovering the ideal career path. By knowing and embracing your unique personality type and preferences, you can make informed choices that lead to a fulfilling professional life. Evaluate your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values as you explore the 4 temperaments and the rich world of MBTI registered, and learn how to adapt to career transitions throughout different stages of your life. Empower yourself with the knowledge of your own personality type to unlock your potential for an invigorating and satisfying career journey.